Hello everyone, welcome back. We are playing some more Darksiders. This is now part 4. So just like to point out, there is an achievement around Ruin the Horse. There is an achievement for 150 kills on horseback, and there's also another achievement for riding Ruin for at least 100 miles. The reason why I don't really show this is because it's not missable, because you can actually ride Ruin when you like in certain areas. And you can backtrack after you beat the game. So once we are in the Ashlands from part 3 video, you'll have to come to the, I would say, top right of the map. This is where you'll find the Shadow Flight area here, and then climb this wall here to the left. Once you climb to the very top, you will run straight into the artifact. So there's only one requirement, and that is the Shadow Flight. So for armor piece number 8. The requirement will be the chain and the Shadow Flight. So from the previous location, now we want to go over here. And then you want to jump on top of this drill section here. Once you go around the other side, you will find a crate containing the armor piece 8. Wraith Shard 10. The requirement will be your Tremor Gauntlet. So we want to jump to the ground now. To make things go a bit quicker, I'm going to fast forward slightly. So all you want to do is just stay to the right side and keep going down. Then you should run into this wall here, well, the crystal wall, so you have to use your gauntlet to destroy the crystals. And then behind this crystal you'll see the Wraith Shard number 10. Artifact Overlord. So this may be quite a long one, because on my previous Darksiders video I didn't really show on how to get to this area. So there's not much for me to actually say, but just watch the video. So the starting location will be pretty obvious where I am, and that will be the starting location. So once you're on your way to pick up the collectible, make sure you head back to Volgrim. So it's not a priority to head back to him straight away, it's just when we get to one, a location for him. And he will give you a Wraith Core. So once you jumped in the water after obtaining your Overlord, this is the only way that you can go. So from the Wraith Overlord, or let's call it Artifact Overlord, sorry. Jump in the water and you'll be back in this area once again. So if you guys remember my video on part 3 where I showed you there was a crate in the distance, we wasn't able to get it until we got this upgrade. So now we can actually get it. So of course the requirement will be the chain. and of course the Shadow Flight. See, once you gain the ability to use this chain, and then you can freely grab the crate in front of you containing the enchantment. Of course this is optional, so not related to any achievements, but it's just nice to have. So now once you have left the area, and you will have to go find Vulgrim now. Once you go to Vulgrim, you want to hand in the artifacts that you have found so far. Once you have done this, he will give you a Wraith Core, so this will be number 2. Also, there is another Wraith Core that is located in the Twilight Cathedral that I did miss, but luckily someone told me about it, but I do not remember ever picking that collectible up for the achievement. But I will cover that near the end of the videos. So part 5 is most likely going to be the end of these guides. So if for some reason you don't get the achievement, so don't worry. Now we're going to go into the Serpent Hole, and we now want to go to Dry Road's Serpent Hole. As soon as you start, turn around and you can go grab the Wraith Shard. So once you have left the Serpent Hole, you want to go back into it. This time we want to head towards Anvil's Ford. Okay, once you have entered Anvil's Ford, a Serpent Hole, you now want to go forward and go up the first flight of stairs, and then you want to go down the next flight. And then off to your left hand side, you should see some chain hooks to the left. These ones will be orange. And then of course you want to take them. Then once you get to the very end, you shall find the Wraith Shard number 12. Wraith Shard number 13. Requirement will be the chain. So this pipe will be directly ahead of Vulgrim. So once you leave the Anvil's Ford Serpent Hole, just head directly straight and you cannot miss it. So this is where Uthane is located. If you would like to see him, just go directly straight. But from here, you want to go left, open this door and go towards the next door. Also, this is not really a guide on how to get to the hollows, but this is the same location of where to get to hollows. So once you go through this door here, you want to go left to head to the hollows. But we're going to ignore that and go right. Once we go right, you should see in the distance some chains just through the trees. You may not see him just yet. And then you'll find Wicked K. I believe that is his name. And then all you have to do is defeat him. Not sure what he gives you or the purpose of him being there is yet. So after you defeated him, there'll be a chain, and then this will lead you straight to the next one. Wraith Shard 13. Okay, once we have left and went back into the tunnel, so this is where Vulgrim is located still, so we have to head back to this area, go through the water here and end up here. So it's right next to where the objective where we need to go anyway, so if you have that objective still, that is. But if you've been following step by step, you should be exactly as I am. So destroy the crystals, go into the hole in the wall to your left and pick up the Wraith Shard. So after the Wraith Shard, you will find another pipe in that same area that you destroyed the crystals. Take that pipe and that will lead you down to Drown the Pass. So for the this area here, this is the Vulgrim location, so I've actually started right next to him. So now you want to swing over to grab the Lifestone Shard number 12. So from the starting location of the life shard, we are going to drop down now into the water. So if you go under the water, you should eventually see a hole. So where you can see where the crystals are now, just slightly to the right of it, go around the corner. Then if you go under the water, you'll find this little hidden entrance. And once you have walked around the other side, and you'll see some crystals. Use your gauntlet to destroy the crystals and to find the Wraith Shard 15. Also, just like to let you guys know, there is an achievement for Treasure Hunter for finding 150 treasure chests. So since we're collecting quite a lot of treasure chests anyway, I didn't really specify it. And plus it's not a missable achievement because you can actually backtrack to find them. And also there is an enchantment that will show you where the chests are later on in the Black Thrones level. So please keep an eye out on that. So once we have headed to the crossroads, so we had to use Virgil to get there quicker. Go back into the library. Go to the second floor, and now we can actually use the chain to grab this requirement. Dash Wraith Shard 16. Go around the corner and pick up your chest. Okay, now you want to head back out the library and go back to where Vulgrim is located. So this Hellfire is not really that great to grab at this stage of the game anyway, because I don't use it. But anyway, once you start at Vulgrim's location in the crossroads, go down the left side of the library and you'll find some crystals. Use your gauntlet to find the Hellfire enchantment. This is not a legendary, so this is up to you if you want to use it or not. So all it does, when you hit enemies, you set them on fire. Okay, we are now in the Black Throne. Once you have gained the Voidwalker, so this will be the first tower you enter. This area can get confusing because there's 3 towers, but it's quite easy once you know how. So hopefully I can help you. So once you've gained the ability, so you pretty much destroy relays, you can't miss this area. So once we've gained the Voidwalker, we can now get the Fury's Embrace. So from the starting location of the Voidwalker, where we found it, we are now going to use it. So the Voidwalker is pretty much a portal like Half-Life. You can put one portal to a different location and then travel through it. So here we go. Once you have gained access to this level here, this is kind of a hidden area because it's not really on the path that you'll go to anyway. So make sure you charge up the Void to make sure it blasts you in the air. So the longer you hold it, the further it will blast you. There's not much I can really explain, it's just you have to watch what I'm doing and then copy it. So now you want to stand on this pressure plate. Once it's high enough, you want to jump off. Okay, once you stand on this pressure pad, you want to walk towards the kind of the middle, but you need to walk far enough to actually, so you can shoot this little portal thing here. When you have shot the thing on the wall, you now want to jump down and then go and find your second portal that you made, or if you don't have a second portal, then make one yourself. Then this will make you go to where you shot the thing in the first place, and then you can grab your legendary Fury's Embrace. So like I said, this comes in very handy because it will regenerate War's Wrath, and then it will reveal the location of all items on the map in the current area. So feel free to equip that. So once you have finished the first tower, you'll get this cutscene with Azrael.
I never imagined that you would
So
be
once you have guided the beam
Hurry
to where
now.
it needs to go to this platform here, then now you want to go to the second castle. And this is where you'll end up. So once you've done the first bit before actually getting here, this is where you'll be. So this is all story related, so you can't really miss the areas that I'm trying to tell you where I am. So you'll just see them. So this is the area with the moving platforms going around a pit that you can die from. Once you have made it across, you have to use your Voidwalker. So on the right side, you'll see one just above a gate. And then of course you see the portal next to you. So just use it against the wall and just teleport yourself over. So once you have acquired the Baldur's Gate key, this is where you need to be. Once you have placed the key in the keyhole, and then of course proceed through the door. Once you've done that, you want to fly up here, turn around, and kind of like run back towards the camera, and then you'll eventually see one of these portals just tucked away here. And then of course you'll see a portal very kindly placed on the floor. We don't need to do what I've just done. As long as you've made a portal strong enough to push you up there, or push you across where you need to go, you don't have to do that. But once you gain access, then you can pick up your Lifestone Shard 13. Okay, once you have finished the second tower, and now you're going to head towards the third tower. So this will be the starting location where Azrael is. So turn around, and now we're going to place a powerful portal here and a weak one here. Of course, I'm doing it all wrong. So once you've blasted yourself up, you have to do the same thing. So weak one on the wall, strong one on the floor. It doesn't really have to be weak on the wall, but so anyway, you have to come up here anyway. So this part is all story related, but it can be kind of confusing how to get there. So with your Voidwalker, you want to shoot a portal on the left side and on the ceiling. So as soon as you jump through, make sure you're ready to press the jump button and hold it so you can activate your Shadow Flight. And then just glide yourself to victory. Okay, on your way down the spiral stairs, at the very bottom you will see a red crystal blocking your way. So you have to do this part anyway, but if you look in the void, you will see there's another dark crystal, or a red crystal I should say. So that is where the armor piece is located. So all this bit I'm doing right now is all story related. We're just going to do it slightly different. So we have to place a portal on the thing spinning in the middle and a portal here. Once it spins to a certain location, you should see the red crystal. So now you want to throw the bomb to blow up that crystal. So then now, to continue with the story, you have to blow up that crystal in the archway, just right down the very end. So once the rotating platform is in the right area, go through the portal and grab your armor piece number 9. Artifact Soldier number 20. So this will be the last of the soldier artifacts. So it's not really a difficult place to know. Just like a reference to my old guide, the location will be the feet. So once you get to a map area that looks like a foot, then go to the right side of this area to find the artifact soldier. Right, the last one of this video and of the Black Throne Room. So I'll see you guys and girls in Eden as well. That's the next area that we're going to go to. So once you head back, once you've activated the third tower, and you now have to guard the portal back. So now once this room has changed, you will see there's a Shadow Flight to your right hand side. So use that. And now use the portals here. So you should be good enough now to actually know what to do in these areas, because you do use the portal quite a lot. And now you want to shoot a powerful portal on the rotating platform there. Now we're going to find the nearest portal, jump in it, and then this will launch you straight to your artifact champion number 5. So that is it for part 4, guys, and I'll see you guys and girls in the next one.